Hey, I'm Nick Williams with Medicare Millionaire. In this video, I'm going to discuss telemarketing leads, the cost of telemarketing leads versus the cost of direct mail leads. And I'm also going to discuss the quality of the leads. But let me jump right into the numbers and tell you what our cost with the Medicare Millionaire telemarketing program costs are, and that's $569 a month. That includes 40 hours of calling per week, and I'm going to use 4 weeks. So in a 1 month, you will spend $569. That again, 40 hours a week, that's over 4 weeks, that's 160 hours of dialing times $3 per hour, which is $480. And then there's a cost for the dialer, which is $89. Now the cost of direct mail, I'm going to use $480 per thousand. But let me break down first the amount of leads you're going to get with the telemarketer. It should be a bare minimum of 4 leads per day. So over a week, that's 20 leads, and over a month, that's 80 leads. So that should be the bare minimum. If you're not getting 4 a day, you have to question whether you've got a good program running. Now, if you got 3 a day and it was consistent, that may make sense. But there is a break point. So we like to think 4 per day. Some areas we get more than that, but we want it to be a minimum of 4 per day. So again, 80 leads per month, $569. I'm not going to break that down to a per lead cost. Instead, I'm going to compare that directly to a comparable amount of money being spent on direct mail, which in this case, I'm going to use $480 for a 1,000 piece mail drop. You got to drop a lot of mail to get a reduced price in this day and age. And sometimes we pay as much as $510 per 1,000 piece mail drop. But I'll tell you about that as well later. If you get 1.5%, I'm looking off to the side here because I'm looking at numbers. If you get 1.5% return, that's 15 leads, simple math. Now, so we've got $480 and we've got 15 leads versus $569 at 80 leads. I mean, there's not much of a comparison there. Now, somebody might say, well, the direct mail leads are better. And maybe they are, but let's change the dynamics here and let's look at this and say we're going to do 4,000 mailers. So because you wouldn't just do 1,000 mailers, that doesn't make any sense. Let's say we're going to do 4,000 mailers. That's $1,920. Again, using that $480 per thousand. And that will net you 60 leads. Again, I'm using 1.5% return. Depending on where you are in the country, you're going to get less. I say more or less, but oftentimes less. So again, $1,920 will net you, net you, whatever, 60 leads at a 1.5% return, which is fair. So if we take those dollars, those type of dollars, and apply those to telemarketing, I would have 3 telemarketers going, and I would be spending at that point $1,707 per month, and my total lead intake would be 240 leads. So that's 3 telemarketers going 180 hours per month, averaging 4 leads per day. That's 240 leads per month. That's a program you can really build on. That's a program where you've got volume. That's a program, that's a business. I've been doing this for a long time. And for many, many, many years, I've not needed any other leads. We do direct mail. We do direct mail for our agents. But I just had a conversation with one of our top producers just the other day, and he said, you know what? I don't even think that the direct mail is better than, and oftentimes, I've even said it in videos, direct mail leads are probably a better lead than telemarketed leads. But it's not always true. And I've got agents that are doing multiple telemarketers, and they're just crushing it, literally crushing it. So here's the comparison. 3 telemarketers, you're paying $1,707 per month, which is not a lot of money for advertising. And you've got 240 leads per month. You've got that's a business. You can build a business around that. You can sell 30, 40 deals per month around that without exaggeration. You would have to run hard to keep up with that. And I'm referring to face-to-face instinctively. So when I say run hard, I'm saying face-to-face. Now you can sell these over the phone as well. As a matter of fact, if you're selling over the phone, you really need more than one telemarketer. Your direct mail, in comparison to spending $1,707 with the 3 telemarketers, let's do 4,000 mailers. You're at $1,920. Again, it's 60 leads. 240 or 60. 240 or 60. I mean, come on. This is pretty much a no-brainer. It really, there's no comparison. And again, I'm a proponent of direct mail. There are exceptions. We have guaranteed rates of return with one particular company where they'll guarantee us, like for example, where I'm at, they'll guarantee 2.7%. In different areas of the country, they'll guarantee as high as 4%. Guaranteed. So we do have that arrangement with one particular direct mail company. We pay $510 per thousand unless we do 30,000 mailers at a time, which we can get a price break. So it costs a lot of money. If there's a direct mail house that's going to guarantee us and going to give us a lesser price, let me know. So you're looking at 240 leads versus 60. That's a swing of 180 leads. That's a big, big swing. Now let's talk about quality. And I've already mentioned it. I've already discussed quality. It's as good as you are. I tell you what, telemarketed leads, you've got to respond quickly if you're selling them on the phone. It doesn't matter if they say call back Tuesday at 5. You got to call them right back and say, hey, I'm the agent. So, okay, you got a telemarketer. They generate the lead, and the telemarketer sends you the lead. Those leads need to come to you immediately. And that telemarketer needs to, again, send you that lead immediately. You need to have a notification, a ding or something on your phone that says you've got mail. And you get that, and you call if that person says, call me tomorrow at noon, you call them immediately. It doesn't matter what they said. And you say, look, I'm the agent that's going to call you tomorrow at noon. How are you doing? So you can start right there. Or you spoke to my representative about the Medicare in my office. They told you I'd be calling tomorrow at noon. I just wanted to let you know I will be calling, and I wanted to introduce myself. How are you doing? And you can just kind of go ahead and do all the intros and establish a rapport on that call. But you've got to call them immediately. If you wait till tomorrow, the quality of that lead is down significantly. If you get anywhere at all, you must call them immediately. Having said that, I'm going to focus on face-to-face. Now, if somebody sends it in a direct mail piece, especially if it's one of those ones that say, what is it, a free gift at Walmart or something. I don't know what they say, or they will bring you a pencil sharpener. I don't know. I never use them, so I don't know what they have, but they have all these gimmicks. I don't use any gimmicks at all. Never, ever. I don't want to, have anything where somebody's entered into a prize or a sweepstake or something. It's just, it is not direct enough for me to feel credible in what I'm doing. And it may be for you, and I'm not knocking you if you feel that it is. It's just my personal opinion. And it's not even my opinion, it's just what I'm comfortable with. So my opinion is that if you do that, work, these leads with a gift, some type of gift, then that is fine. I'm not knocking that at all. It's just that it doesn't work for me. So let's see. If you're selling out those leads over the phone, they may be good, they may be bad, they may be horrendous. You call somebody and then you say, well, you sent in this mail card and I have it in my hand here and I wanted to schedule a time to get together with you. You might get a certain percentage of them on the phone. I don't know what the percentages would be, but 20-30% of people answer their phone anymore. So when people tell you that if you got 20 direct mail leads and you set 15 appointments or they just give crazy numbers. It doesn't work that way. It just doesn't happen. You will not do that because that many people will not answer the phone. It's just the way it is. So now let me get back to quality. And I'm going to focus on face-to-face. If I show up at the door with a direct mail lead piece, I say, hey, you sent in this card. Now, I may have somebody call ahead and get the low-hanging fruit. That makes total sense. So people that want it, and some agents, they'll do so much direct mail, they'll only work the low-hanging fruit. That's the ones where you see do those incredible numbers. They won't spend $2,000 a month. They'll spend $5,000 a month on direct mail. And they'll only hit the low-hanging fruit. They'll never get to those other leads. Never, ever get to them. Having said that, if I show up at the door, so I'm going to compare the exact same approach with two different leads. If I show up at the door, I say, look, you sent in this direct mail piece and I got it in my hand. And if they don't send me the direct mail piece, which they often do not do, I will print out a copy of it and I will just hold my clipboard and it has a picture of the direct mail piece. I'll say, you sent this in, they sent me by to see you. How's it going? Okay, I'm probably going to get in. Or they'll say, well, I didn't sign that. I'll say, well, I didn't. And I'll get in all likelihood. If in fact I have a telemarketed lead, I show up at the door, I say, look, you talked to Rachel in my office. Rachel was my telemarketer previously. But you talked to Rachel in my office. She told me to stop on by to discuss the Medicare. How you doing? I'm probably going to get in. There's not much difference. The difference is in the person that knocks on the door. It's, do you have a nice demeanor? And I talk about this often, so I'm not going to beat that horse. But that's important. Having said that, the last thing I want to talk about is the inbound leads. If you can get inbound leads, you will do even better in all likelihood selling over the phone, but not necessarily face-to-face. But if you get inbound leads, you're taking a call. So you wouldn't want to sell face-to-face. When you hear these huge numbers, these phenomenal numbers, now I got agents that will average 2 deals a day, no problem. They're good. They work hard, and I have agents that will go beyond that from time to time. And you'll hear these incredible numbers. Understand that they're anomalies, or again, they're doing something such as doing an incredible amount of direct mail. And whereas, again, I'm talking about spending $2,000, their model is they might be spending $4,000 or $5,000, and they're just crushing it. Or there's sometimes you land into a niche. There's a certain time where everything falls into place, and that in certain areas of the country right now, there are places where you can mail and get a 5% return on your direct mail. You can get a 5% return. It's incredible. And you can sell these people, you can sell this stuff, just grind it out. You can just grind it out, sale after sale after sale. So don't compare your numbers to somebody else's. Compare what you do to what you did yesterday. Make sure you're moving forward and getting better. And again, it's not that telemarketing will work everywhere. Some areas are just tough, man. There are some areas, like some states, where it doesn't work at all. Like Ohio's tough for Medicare telemarketing because they just don't want it. So there are exceptions, but as a rule of thumb, I want to find out if the telemarketing works first. That's what I want to do. I'm not going to spend a whole lot to find out, and I'm going to go down that road and figure that out. If it works, man, I've got a gold mine on my hand. I got more leads than I can handle, and I'm just going to make a fortune. If it doesn't work, well, now I need to look at alternatives. Direct mail, maybe Facebook leads. Good luck. And I say that jokingly because sometimes they're good and sometimes they're bad. It's pot luck. But so I'll leave you right there. Hey, like and subscribe. Like our videos, subscribe, and ring that bell that notifies you when we put out a new video. We want to get the message out that we want to help agents, or we do help agents, and the more subscribers and likes we have, the more agents we reach. Simple as that. So help us out. Goodbye.